Hey, it's your boy Bonte 83 for Successful Convicts, and today, have you seen that movie Shotcaller? Well, today I'm gonna do a movie review on it. But first things first, I want you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and you can do it now, you can do it later, but don't forget to leave me a comment, and I'll be right back. Hey, it's your boy Bonte 83 for Successful Convicts, and I'm back with a movie review of the movie Shotcaller. But first things first, if you haven't done so already, which if you haven't, you better do it. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and don't forget to leave a comment. Or pause it now and leave a comment. I don't care how you do it. Make sure you leave a comment so I know what you thinking. Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, today's segment is brought to you by successfulconvicts.com. The website, of course, merch on the way. Okay, let's get into this movie, Shotcaller. I don't know the names of the actors, but it was a movie about a guy who was driving and things happen. He gets into an accident. He gets sent to prison on a fluke, really, what I think it was. Square type of dude. I think he was a accountant or something like that. So he's driving, gets into a car accident, had wine on his breath, blew like a 1 point something, goes to prison, right? Can it happen? Yeah, okay, that can happen. So let's say this part up to this point was real. So, of course, this little janky lawyer offers him, hey, you go to trial, you're looking at this amount, you go ahead and take this plea, you're looking at this amount. The plea was for like 3 years. Taking it to trial, he would have got 7. Okay, now, from the looks of things, I believe, matter of fact, he was. I'm about to say, it looked like he was in Cali. He was in LA. Forgot about that. So, if you don't know from watching these channels, LA prisons is segregated. If you're white, you be with the whites. You're Hispanic, you be with the Hispanics. You black, you be with the blacks. So, being a square dude, an accountant, that's not really his way of life. So, what happened next? He basically, I don't want to tell you the whole movie, but he went to prison and he turned his 3 years into a life bit. Now this is where the reality of it all comes in. Can that happen? Hell yeah. Does it happen? Hell yeah. Does it happen all the time? No. But to me, I thought it was a good movie because simple fact, I got to stretch. Simple fact, sometimes you get pushed into a way of life that ain't necessarily yours, which is what this is all about. You don't want to be out there perpetrating a fraud. You don't want to act like you something that you're not, because it can lead you to be something that you really don't want to be. And the Hollywood of it is, he came in, this straight arrow dude, and off the rip, he just got off into some gangster shit. Like, he knew what it was, basically. You know what I mean? So off the rip, he just handled his business out the gate, and that got him on on that path. And next thing you know, he in a position. It don't necessarily always happen like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes you be in that position where you gotta put in work, but are you just gonna put in work and just be at the top of the food chain? Like you just, now all of a sudden you a shot caller, you in a shot caller type of position? Nah, because there's people that's way been doing it longer than you, and your little one, which is even bad, your one little stabbing, your little murder or whatever, is not gonna just top what all these other dudes do it. Now, again, can it happen? Yeah, it can. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can win the lottery. You gotta play to win, but you know what I'm saying? That's a lottery that you don't want to play because you really don't want to win that one. But overall, I guess out of 5 stars, I would give the movie a 3.5 because, for one, I don't really know the specifics of the California, you know what I'm saying, prison scene or whatever, how it goes down, but just from hearing stories, it was a little accurate, you know what I mean? What I didn't like in the beginning, it was, you know, I guess it can't be a Hollywood prison movie without the classical rape scene. So, of course, when he come in the first night, he on his bunk, and they just in an open dorm, which that looked crazy to me, but it was just an open dorm with just bunks. He's sitting on the bunk, and one of the dudes he came in with, a black dude, you know, that night, the black dude just went over there and they raped him. You know what I mean? And he looked down there, you know, he already was on his P's and Q's, which the reality of it, square dude like himself just coming in and just being on his game like that, that's really picking a winner lottery ticket. But he sat there, he watched, and that's when he knew he had to get on his game so he wouldn't be a victim. But my point was, why the black dudes gotta just turn to savages and rape the dude? Like, I mean, it happens, but in the county jail like that, that seemed a little odd. I don't know, I never heard no stories like that, you know, and usually the guys getting raped are actually not really getting raped because they homosexuals and that type of stuff happens. But as far as just straight up forcible rape, I've only heard about it when the guy who was getting raped is either in a maximum setting and he's super soft, or he's done something, or death. It's on some like retaliation type stuff, but just straight up like, oh, we finna get dude, we finna rape him. I don't know. State prisons maybe, but I don't know. That's just seemed a little odd to me. But you can't have a prison movie without some of the harshness of what everybody perceives prison to be. And that was just one of the things that people would perceive it to be. But like I said, I give it, out of 5 stars, I give it a 3.5. You know, I've seen a lot of those scenarios that could possibly happen. Like, for instance, just how they handled it. Okay, then when he got out, of course, went back in. Classic prison movie. He had basically just gave his whole life over to that world because, like I've told you before in different videos, it's 2 different worlds. You got the prison world and the outside world. And depending on where you at in the outside world, it correlates with the prison world sometimes. But he had just given his whole life up to that, which, you know, I really didn't understand that part of it. Oh, and Ghost was in it. Ghost from Power, 50 Cent's show Power. Yeah, Ghost was a cop. And it didn't make sense to him either. But, you know, dude went all in. And, you know, you got some dudes out here that go all in. But it's a movie that's on Netflix. Like I said, it's called Shotcaller. It's on Netflix now. You know, I don't know when you're gonna watch this video because it's not gonna stay on Netflix forever, but it's called Shotcaller. Check it out. Especially, you know, people who indulge in these type of channels. It's a good movie to give you a good synopsis of what you don't want and why you want to stay the fuck out of there, because this is the type of stuff that go on, and you don't want to put yourself in that position where you have to make a choice to choose this type of life or that type of life. Because trust me, being out here to do what you want, when you want, how you want, as long as you're in bounds of the law, is way better than having to go by some unwritten rules, which I spoke about in another video. But these unwritten rules, before you know it, you crossing the boundaries and you don't even know it. And next thing you know, you got a knife in your back and your throat. You know what I'm saying? You might not even wake up out of it. You know what I mean? So, man, stay on this side. It's much more fun. You got, go to work. Like, I'm at work now on my break. But, yeah, stay on the right side of the law and stay out of prison. And that's your message for successful convicts. And this is the last time I'm going to tell you to subscribe. Straight up. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. And go ahead now. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about this review.